Well, we had an excellent year last year, 2019. It was built on the strategic initiatives that we've put in place over the last few years, but we see that as the new norm. The level of performance for last year is where we will start from now, and it'll be a foundation going forward. Now, it was built upon by the strategic initiatives, but also the acquisition of Lambert, which we acquired, we integrated, and has delivered on performance above our expectations in the first year. So the overall growth in the business, based on the order book we had last year, we've managed to also end the year 2019 and start 2020 with an order book of a similar size, but a much more diverse order book, with primarily around healthcare customers. And to add to that, we also have a good, robust prospects. So we can look out 6, 9, 12 months in their prospects pipeline, and we can see that that has got enough prospects to ensure that we should have a good 2020. One of the other outstanding results for 2019 was our increase in service. So we really are now seeing service as a business. We saw the service revenue go up 60%. And the real win for us in that was joining the project with the service proposition at the time point of sale with our sales team. So we've now encouraged the whole global sales team to talk to the customers about their service needs at the point of sale. And a lot of that comes to initial support to ensure that the installation, commissioning and ramp up to full production is done in a timely manner. So we're on track to achieve our strategic goal of having a third of our business based on service. Well, it's been pretty fundamental. On the first level, we would not have achieved the result in 2019 without the supply chain initiative that we put in place in 2017-18, because that was the bedrock, if you like, to be able to uplift our performance on a like-for-like basis at 24%. But more importantly, if I can just step backwards and explain a little bit what the One Mpac business model is. Our vision when we started this journey was to operate the company as one. So we've got 4 main locations, 500 people. We wanted to operate as one business. So we have a global sales team, a global service operation for our customers. And then within the business, we wanted all the sites connected on the same processes and procedures so that they can act as one. And again, that came out strongly last year in being able to utilise resources across the different sites to be able to deliver on all the contracts that we had in the order book on time, in full, and to a better margin than we anticipated. So the One Mpac business model has really come to its own in last year's results. We've got more work to do, and we're going to build on that foundation, and hopefully that will ensure that we can sustain this growth over the strategic period. Well, we've got a really exciting new product development roadmap coming through this year. We have a major trade exhibition in May, and we'll be launching there some Internet of Things or Industry 4.0 products, which will really drive our service proposition in terms of improving the customer's OEE, preventative maintenance, predictive maintenance, video instructions around the machines, all aimed at improving the productivity for the customer. We're also improving our range of end-of-line case packers, and that is really working closely with our customers' needs on sustainability and developing products that are reducing the amount of packaging materials that are used overall in the process. So developing a range of products that essentially eliminate one level of packaging materials, which is exciting. And the main focus going into 2020 will be around full line solutions. The acquisition of Lambert has really accelerated that forward, and we're investing in a platform concept for full lines in the healthcare space. And we will show that in virtual reality at the May exhibition, which is quite exciting. We hope to have the whole product developed this year, and we're looking forward to launching that at the end of the year to the market. So very exciting.
But 2019 was a step change year for Mpac in terms of financial performance. Alongside that, we are very positive about the outlook for 2020, and we are on track to deliver against our strategic plans of 10% top line growth and a 10% return on sales. So with that backdrop and in that context, we are able to make the decision to recommend a final dividend, which reflects the fact the company is now of good financial health, has good financial disciplines and controls in place, and is generating positive free cash. Alongside that, our legacy pension deficit, which the company's been supporting for many years, we now feel we have got that deficit under control. We've got a lot of assurance that we will be able to meet our recovery payments within the recovery period, and the board collectively has the confidence to be able to recommend a final dividend, which initially is modest, reflecting the fact that we still have this pension commitment, but we expect to have a progressive dividend policy here on in.
Well, what we're looking forward to in 2020 is continuing the, as I said before, the new norm in terms of using the results for 2019 as a platform and to grow beyond that period, beyond that result. We're also looking to really drive our service revenues, which I explained earlier, and then we've got a very good order book that we started the year with. We've got a very good prospects pipeline. I say I'm very pleased with the balance of that, and there's more health care projects in there than previously, and there are for us better margins, and into that market is more barriers to entry, so it's a better market for us to sort of develop and grow the business in. And on top of that, we will continue to look for acquisitions, and our main area to look for acquisitions is with products that opens up more customers to us, so that we can start to talk to more customers about the products that we can already offer and the wider full solution opportunities. So we've got an active pipeline for acquisitions. Most of them are off the market, most of them are privately owned. So when they'll happen is anybody's question.